Hey everybody, welcome to this quick tutorial. My name is Jay Solano and I just wanted to walk you through real quick on what the tax business marketing program is all about. So let's jump right in because I know that you're extremely busy and you want to move on with your day. So let's jump right in so we can go over all of this good information with you. So what we focus on is doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and YouTube ads. So that way we can bring new clients over to you. And we also run some ads to your existing clients so they can send in some referrals and get you more business. And by doing this process, we brought Henry here, the first year that he signed up with us, 210 new clients for that tax season. So he was breaking even because he was doing mailers and he was just depending on referrals and things like that. But once he signed up for a program and we happened to find some local clients for his office, he was able to sign up 210 clients. He was actually very overwhelmed by doing that because it kept him very busy. So how does it work? Well, what we try to do is we try to find you between 30 to 100 plus appointments for your tax office, which is an insane ROI. And the reason we say that is because if your average fee is about $300 to $400, you're going to be able to see a big difference on the investment of your marketing and the sales that you're going to make. We try to focus as much as possible to schedule a lot of appointments, and we also provide you a sales training for free so that way we can make sure that you're closing on those sales, right? Because it doesn't matter if we deliver you 100 tax clients that are interested in filing taxes, if the sales agent that's sitting on the other side of that desk can't really close them, then you're not going to make any money. So we try to focus as much as possible to try to help you overall. These are some of the clients that we're helping. And Henry from Metro Income Tax, as I mentioned before, was able to get 210 clients. Tim, which is a franchisee owner of Liberty Tax Service, was able to get 122. James, which is a franchisee owner of H&R Block, was able to get 97 clients in a very small town. Only a few thousand people live there. And Modesto, which is owner of another office of Rocket Income Tax, was able to get 113 clients where the ad was running for that office. So as you can see, like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to show you what the ad would look like, right? Now, this would not be an exact ad that I will run for a company because obviously there are some things on here that I would not include. But as you can see, your customer is scrolling through their cell phone and they're on Facebook. This is one of the promotions that they're going to be able to see. They're going to be able to see your company name. And one of those questions might be, hey, ready to file your taxes, right? So this is a question that you might ask someone when it's January or February, right? So to catch those early people that try to get a refund in the early season of taxes, right? And we go into asking other questions, like one to make it as less painful as possible. You know, people, they like things to be easy. So that's something that we try to focus on and pitch to them that is going to be very easy to file their taxes with you, right? As painless as possible. Then we continue to intrigue their attention by just mentioning other things. And we also mention to take action right away. So we ask them click the learn more button so that way they can go ahead and provide their information so your office can get in contact with them. We provide a attention grabbing headline as well, your website, as you can see, and people can definitely comment or like. So that's the first thing that they're going to see, right? After they click, let's say they click on the learn more button, what they're going to see here is they're going to come to the screen where they're going to enter their information. Now, because this opt-in page is actually right through Facebook, it's a lead generation, their information is going to be pre-populated. You see that? So once they click the button, they're going to see their name, their email, and their phone number. If everything is correct, you know, they don't really have to do much. We also include more information to grab their attention here to make sure that they click that next button. Once they click that next button, is going to take them to a thank you page, which the thank you page is going to look something similar to this. Basically what we're doing here, we're trying to make sure that they take action right away, right? So we already got their name, email, and phone number. And as soon as they enter that information, they're going to get an email right away. They're going to get a text message reminding them, you know, we tell them, hey, listen, if you call now, we're going to enter you into a raffle to get $100 or $500 or whatever your office wants to do. You know, whatever promotion they want to run. And if they call right away, then that's a customer that you can schedule to come into your office and you can close them, right? so that way you can make some money. The best thing part of our program is that all of the ads that we run, we show it to people that are interested in doing their taxes, right? So single mothers are usually what a lot of tax offices will want in their office, so that way they can come in and claim their dependents and things like that. That's important if your tax office does bank products. Now, I have other tax offices that they do business taxes, and they're pretty much all year. And they actually aim to businesses, so that way they can do their taxes, right? That ad might be a little bit different than what you will run to try to get the attention of a single mother or a married couple or anything like that. We do provide you business process suggestions. The business process basically means is what it is that you do from the first time that a customer clicks on your ad all the way to the end. How easy is that process for that customer? Because as you know, the easier that you make it, then the more referrals you're going to receive and the happier that customer is going to be. Like I mentioned, there will definitely be a sales training. It's very short. The only reason we provide it is because we like to make sure that if it's someone that's starting out, they probably never sat down and did the math saying, hey, if I receive a client that's a lead, how many times am I supposed to call this client? Well, we usually recommend 3 to 4. But let's say that you call that person 4 times in that 1 week, right? So you call them the first day, the second day, third day, fourth day. We want to make sure that we're not overwhelming you with the phone calls. You might want to bring them down a little bit. Just keep in mind that we do put them in automation where they're going to receive emails and they're going to receive text messages as well to schedule their appointment. So that way it gives you more time to do other things as well, right? In a nutshell, what we have is a proven system that's going to be able to get you new leads by us running some Facebook, Instagram ads, or YouTube ads. It all depends on how your company is structured. We automate a lot of it for you as well, which is part of our program, and making sure that the leads that come through actually do convert and become tax clients, right? Because we don't want to just get a bunch of leads and not be able to make any money out of them, right? And most of this, like I mentioned, runs in the background. So you're able to focus on other things like running your business or actually doing taxes. Yes, there is some time investment that you have to do, but it's about 3 to 4 hours a week. It's not very much. And that's to make sure that, let's say, if you have sales agents that handle the sales for you, you want to make sure that they're calling those leads. If you don't make sure that they're calling the leads, we know how people are. Sometimes they just sit on it. And then when they end up getting in contact with them, they might have already filed their taxes, or maybe they were not interested because the person took too long to give them a call, right? So we want to make sure that we're on top of that as business owners, that our sales agents are doing their part. And we definitely provide you unlimited support. So any questions that you may have, you definitely can get in contact with us. We actually do have a weekly call, it provides coaching and Q&A and things like that with all of the other tax offices that sign up for our program. We all get together. If you can make it, you can definitely be part of that call. And the result, we're going to try to get you at least 30 to 40 leads per month, that you'll be able to close for taxes. And it's important that I put here during tax season. However, like I mentioned, we have a couple of offices that do taxes all year long because they do business taxes as well. So we definitely can help those out. Okay, so how do you decide if this is for you? Well, if you want a proven system to do Facebook ads or Instagram ads or YouTube ads the new way, how it's being handled nowadays, because we're always up to date with everything that's going on marketing online, then this system is definitely for you. If you want leads to book appointments while you're doing other things, like I mentioned before, then this system is definitely for you. If you want support to growing your business from some of the top business owners out there, then this is definitely for you, because we have a group where we put all of our clients into that group. And anyone that wants to help, if you have a question, you can go on that Facebook group and ask a question. And anyone that's experienced, can have the opportunity to answer that question for you in case we're not available, even though we try to answer your question as quickly as possible. If you're willing to invest into a system that produces at least 30 tax clients a month, then this is definitely for you as well. Like I mentioned, Henry from Metro Income Tax was able to get 210 clients the first year that he signed on with us Tim, a franchisee owner of Liberty Tax Service, was able to get 122. James, a franchisee owner of H&R Block, was able to get 97 leads. Modesto, the owner of one of the Rocket Income Tax offices, was able to get 113. Now, what I want to go over is what my dream client is like, right? So when we set up a call, we go over what your dream client is like, and I'm going to tell you what my dream client is like. My dream client is like someone that does not do the following, right? Who is this not for? Well, this is not for people who make excuses and complain all the time, right? If they don't want to do hard work, and I'm speaking about your actual tax business, then how are we going to be able to help you if you're not willing to do the work? And what that means is if we send you 100 clients and you're not closing any of these clients because you're either not following up, you're saying that you don't have any time, your sales agents are too busy, they're saying that the leads are not good because they might not be picking up. Well, it all depends if you're calling those leads right away. Like I mentioned, if you receive a lead and you wait 2 days to call them, would you wait 2 days if you were looking for a service and the company took 2 days to call you? You wouldn't sign up, right? You probably have already moved on by then. This is not for people who are stuck in an information gathering mode or not prepared to take action and get results. What that means is that if you're someone that's always doing research, it's good to do research, but it's also good to apply that research, right? It's always good to take action. It's not just about, hey, I'm just going to gather research and not take action. Then you're not going to get any results if you don't apply it, right? And people who are not serious about growing their tax business by another $100,000 to $500,000 or more, if you're not serious, if this is a hobby for you, then we're not going to be able to help, fortunately. And I would love to talk to all of you guys, but I just can't talk to everyone. And what I'm saying by that is that if you schedule a call, everyone that is part of the decision making is present, right? Because I can't make a call and talk to you, which is a video call. I share my computer screen and I walk you through how we're able to help your office and all of that good stuff. We want to make sure that everyone is present so that way they can see what we can do for you guys. And you don't have to go back and forth answering questions in case they ask you questions, right? I'd rather answer all the questions for all of you right then and there on that call. All right, so let's talk numbers, because I know you're wondering, how does this help me? Let's say that your average tax fee is $300 per client average, and you keep that client 2 years. The average client lifetime value of that will be $600 for one client. If it's $400, then it's $1,200 if you keep them for 3 years. What that means is if you were to have 45 clients in 1 month or 3 months or however long it takes you to get those clients, if your average fee is $300, that means you would make $13,500 in sales. If it's $400, then it's $18,000 in sales. And that's only with 45 clients. Some offices, they have a higher fee. With that said, if you invest $20,000 to make $50,000 to $100,000, this program will be well worth it, right? Because you're making $50,000 to $100,000 and you're only investing $20,000. But this program is worth it because it doesn't cost $20,000. If you were to invest $15,000 to make $50,000 to $100,000, well, definitely still worth it, but that's not how much this program costs. If you were to invest $10,000 to make $50,000 to $100,000, it's even more worth it, but that's not how much this program costs. Please know, because it's such a low investment for the ROI, that I won't share all the proven process with anyone who's not 100% committed. Make no mistakes, I will offer you a great reason to get started right on the call if you qualify for my program. The next step to get the most out of our session would be watch this full video. Don't skip ahead. So if anyone skipped ahead, please make sure you go back and watch the full video. Make sure that everyone that it's involved in the decision making is on that call when you schedule your appointment. I'll probably start by asking you, did you watch the video, and is everyone that's gonna make a decision on you signing up for my program available on that call? Fill out the application. It's gonna take less than 2 minutes because it's very easy to fill out. I'll be seeing you on the other side. Thank you so much.